Welcome everybody to the Player's Choice Invitational, the first match of PRT Tour 2025. We've got a fantastic lobby here for a 3-game set. I'm at Mitch on Risk here, streaming for Professional Risk Takers, and we are going to kick it all off in US Midwest. The key point of the Player's Choice Invitational, the players got to choose their maps for this one. So we're going to be US Midwest, World Dom, Blizzards off, Fog off, Portals off, Placement auto, card bonus fix, AI difficulty expert, turn timer 60 seconds, Alliances on, IA behavior automated, and balance splits dice rolls. You can see those alliances on and being used already. All right, so let's get kind of our bearings here. First in turn order playing is yellow, the Apes Fly and Poo. Second in turn order playing is purple, Feliz. Third in turn order playing is red, the Official Tanner. Fourth in turn order in black, Crackle, the Cracklenator. And fifth in turn order, Brilliant Frog of White Meadow playing as orange. And last but not least, Horseboy playing as blue here in sixth. We're here on board with Crackle. Feliz's turn here, second turn. You can see the Indiana bonus, that +3 already taken there, turn 1 by Apes. Let's see where Feliz is headed here as purple. He builds in northern Minnesota. Okay, it looks like a Wisconsin play. This is coming down, maybe. He rolls a 2-on-2, so he's rolling it out. He says, oops. Don't know what the plan was there. Interesting. Okay. So Feliz rolled this 2-on-2 and lost. So I'm not sure exactly where he was headed. And here goes the Official Tanner playing as red. Looks like he's going to work from Ohio here, adding to this position. No, he does. He moves over, adds to Kansas. So he makes the big ad here in the Kansas City area of Kansas. And then he highlights something there, North Dakota, but no move from him yet. He highlighted this 3 for a second. Now he's highlighting down here. So maybe just kind of thinking through what his options are. He's going to roll the 2-on-1 and win it. Does he move the 2 in? No, he moves it down. So he moved that 2 down into Missouri. All right, here goes Crackle. Fourth in turn order here, playing as black. And he's looking like he wants Quarantine's home state of South Dakota as his bonus. He does go ahead and take the bonus. Had a pretty good lineup. He just went here and then here and got to take that. Got some clean rolls. Who's saying he needs to attack their territory? I didn't see that. Red, maybe? Red saying I need to attack your territory and telling him to get out of there. Okay, so he wants this 3 rolled out. And he's saying to go through orange and move his 2 up. He wanted him, I think, to fortify out of there. We'll see. All right, so here goes Brilliant Frog. He wants the Illinois bonus. That's a +4. The South Dakota is a +4 there for Crackle. So Frog and Crackle on 4s, a 3 for Apes here in turn 1. Here goes Horseboy. He's adding inside of Wisconsin there, and in the northeast corner of Iowa, likely to take it into Wisconsin here, and he does. So he's going to move here, comes down. He's going to roll a 6-on-2, and then probably this 4-on-1 to finish off Wisconsin. He does finish off Wisconsin there. Just a reminder on the settings on this one. We are playing World Dom, no Blizzards, Fog, or Portals, as you can tell. Fixed cards, though. 60-second turn timer is what we've got going on here. Hey, what's up, Hudson? Welcome to 2025. Hudson Hornet in the house. This is Group 1 of 8 of the Player's Choice Invitational here in Round 1. Group 2 will be Thursday at 0 UTC, so about 23 hours from now. Group 2 will kick off. That's I Am Mamba, Jax Wild, Trunk, Dodestro, Cecil Dogan, and Plasmafield. I Am Mamba, the latest winner of a PRT event, winning the PRT Cup, capping off 2024. Okay, so 7 here in Minnesota for Feliz. He's going to roll everything out, so he just kind of came over, over, down, and over. Not much to guard with, though. Okay, and here's the Kansas play. 4-on-1 there for Tanner. And then 4-on-1, he gets the 100% roll to finish off Kansas. So going through bonuses, it's a +3 of Indiana for Apes. It's a +4 of Minnesota for Feliz, +4 of Kansas for Tanner, +4 of South Dakota for Crackle, +4 of Illinois for Brilliant Frog, and then a +4 of Wisconsin there for Horace Boy. So everybody with a +4 except for Apes is who's on a +3. And remember, we're in fixed cards here. The way the scoring works in the Player's Choice Invitational is the scores don't matter. It's winner takes all. Winner moves on. So we'll see how these guys play that out. Crackle working on a second bonus. Does he roll a 6-on-3? Okay. I think he's saying he wants that Missouri +4 to go with his South Dakota +4. That'll be interesting to see how that gets played out. Let's see where Frog heads. Okay, Frog just puts a big slapper stack in northern Illinois there on Lake Michigan. Horseboy trying to figure out where to go. Looking at Horseboy's exteriors, Ohio's just 1s out here. He's got this 3 here, but that's not very disconnected from his bonus. And he's got basically nothing over here on the left side of the board. So maybe he's feeling a little bit squeezed. He's 6th in turn order. Does he move the 5 in? No, he wants to claim Michigan. Okay, so he's got 2 territories left there if he wants to take Michigan. I don't know. Those guys potentially could get out by going south into Ohio, except Ohio's now going to be Apes. Simple move through Ohio there for Apes. And a laugh from Crackle. Interesting. Crackle kind of started the 2 bonus game, I think, but he laughs at it. Okay, so Apes now with just a 3 and a 2. That's just a +5. So he's now gaining 1 more territory than all these +4 holders, except they seem to be thinking they're getting a second bonus. If you do the counting here on the bonuses, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With only 1, 2, and 1, 3. Also, Iowa is a 5 here. But 11 or 12 bonuses, each person getting 2 bonuses, and 0 places to trade works, and then everyone just card skips the rest of the game. That could be interesting. But you gotta wonder how they're gonna end up splitting them up. Feliz really claiming Iowa's +5. Maybe he's just gonna trade bonuses. I think that's what Feliz is signaling. Notice his 10 came down. So I think he wants this and just abandon Minnesota and get 1 more troop per turn. Crackle, I mean, has to take the second bonus, right? He does take that second bonus. Okay, so Crackle's now got the +4 for South Dakota, +4 Missouri, and he's guarding pretty heavily up there in South Dakota with 2s, not heavily, but annoyingly with 2s and 3s. Okay, so Frog would like the +4 of Nebraska. Okay, now we see some alliance work starting. Crackle saying to attack yellow. Going to be critical where your bonuses are at. So we got a nice split bonus here for Frog. Where the trading zone might be, which could be Iowa, but it looks like Feliz is taking that as a bonus. North Dakota currently a good trading zone, and Michigan, but likely those all get, or at least get, they think about taking them. Maybe Minnesota turns into it if Feliz does abandon that bonus. We'll see. Okay, Horseboy takes Michigan. So he's got a +8 now. So going through the bonuses, it's a +5 for Apes, Fleas on just 4, Tanner on 4, Crackle has 2 +4s, so 8, Frog has 2 +4s, so 8, and then Horseboy just finished off his second +4 for 8. So going off their continent bonuses, remember this is fixed. So we get the early 10 trade from Apes, which may have really saved him. He's at 37 troops now. He definitely had the weaker bonus positions. Looks like he's going to go into breaking mode, maybe? Has to? I mean, he's got to attack for a card, and that means he's got to break. Does he skip? He skips. Okay. You can see he's only in one spot. He has to skip there, but he does get the trade on 3, which probably protects him a little bit. Okay, Feliz went through here to finish off Iowa. So he's got a +5 and a +4. He's at +9. He's gaining the most from his continent bonus at this point. And we are down, ladies and gentlemen, to officially 1 trading zone. Fleas is even going to roll out of there. No, I think he sees that there's a 9 and a 5, so he realizes he maybe doesn't have to roll out. No, he does. He rolls out. Okay. So theoretically, this belongs to Tanner because he only has 1 bonus. But this 5 of Frog is going to be a little bit of a nuisance there. See how aggressive Tanner wants to be. 9 on 5. Gets it. Only loses 1. Gets great dice taking out the 5. And we have a fully carved up U.S. Midwest map, just like the players intended in this Player's Choice Invitational who selected the U.S. Midwest. I'm sure they wanted a map that looked just like this. Very interesting. The position of the bonuses could be critical here. You can see whether you have one. You can see Apes here, Horseboy here. They're in very contiguous bonuses as well as Feliz. And then you have split bonuses for Frog, Tanner, and Crackle. We'll see if that plays into how this plays out. Kind of go orange, black, red across the bottom, orange, black, red across the top left. Okay, Crackle breaks Tanner, steals the bonus. Oh, he just breaks a lot. Tanner ends the alliance. Newsflash, Crackle, I don't want to be in an alliance with you. Now, Crackle does that likely because he's right after Tanner in turn order here. So he's got 4 more players that could potentially help him finish off Tanner's 17 troops for 4 cards. So it's an early play here from Crackle to push out the player right in front of him in turn order. Hudson was expecting no carding. Crackle not here for the no carding game. So Frog adds everything to the bottom. Does he just take that bonus? No, he just... Okay, he kind of does his part, takes Tanner out of that portion. And so I think that kind of puts the ball in Feliz's court to come from Minnesota over and take out the rest of Tanner's 11 troops for the 4 cards. Again, bounties are worth nothing in this tournament, as well as placement. Placement's worth nothing. It's winner moves on each game. This is a fixed game they're playing here in U.S. Midwest. The winner of this will move on. We'll play a 5-player game next. What do we think? We like Crackle's move? Like Crackle's aggressive early move there? Horseboy skips. Okay. What does Apes do? Fleas needs cards to be able to take Tanner out, I believe. He's getting 12. It's close. But cards, yeah. Cards makes... Oh, he only has the 4 trade, but that means if he's going to do the 4 trade there, he's taking out Tanner. Okay, so this will be the end of Tanner's game 1. Don't worry, Tanner, you got 2 more shots to move on to the quarterfinals of the Player's Choice Invitational, but GG's to Tanner there is red. He goes out first to Feliz. Again, no bounty points awarded, but we're down to a 5-player game. These 48 players that are all competing in the Octos here, the Player's Choice Invitational, fighting for 24 spots in the quarterfinals. The winner of each of the 3 games here tonight will earn a spot in those quarterfinals next week. Where do we go from here? Feliz currently has 3 bonuses because he had to take out Tanner. Which one does he abandon? Yeah, Quarantined. It is winner only. Games a lot. Crackle ruined the board. I know, it was so clean and nice. Very aesthetically pleasing. Agreed. Classic Crackle. I mean, that's just what that guy does. He ruins things. Yeah, worried game 1 could go a while. Yeah, I think that's a fair worry. Players pick the map, though, so I think you can blame directly the players. Very balanced bonuses on this U.S. Midwest map, which makes a lot of people happy that like to play long fixed games, because if you all share the bonuses, it just extends significantly the amount of time you can collect troops. Okay, so a break there, Fleas from Crackle. which I'm sure Felice was expecting. No big surprise there. No one going 3 bonuses yet. Frog takes a card and passes, keeps his big slapper 28 stack ready to go. Trying to work out in some alliance chat, it looks like. Okay, Horseboy wants a card this time. And he creates a stack in North Dakota, I think, because he wants that to be a trading zone. I think that's his idea there. In case this rebalances out, he wants a spot where he can get cards. Apes skips again. Fleece trades. I think that ruins potentially the Crackle Frog plans of taking out Fleece there. Fleece takes back his bonus. No retribution. He's got a 44 slapper right there in the middle of the board. Ready to point it at whoever he wants. What can Crackle do with this? Hudson voted Dracons. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? People love these US maps, Hudson. I don't know what to tell you. Very popular amongst the Risk crowd, especially the tournament crowd, to play these US maps. This is one of the newest map packs. Not the newest, but one of the newest map packs. I wonder if we'll be seeing some options from the newest Among Us map pack in the quarterfinals. We'll see. Crackle, the brainchild here, or this is his brainchild, and he comes up with all the map options and the settings. So we'll see what he comes up with for the quarterfinals. Maybe we see Airship. Who knows? Gotta see Airship in the big maps open. I gotta think that's gonna be there. Yeah, so just take a card and pass here for Horus. He likes his North Dakota position. Apes has card skipped the last 2 turns. Is he over card skipping now? No, he continues to skip. What do we think about the skipping by Apes? Good strategy, Cotton? Bold strategy, Cotton? Fleece takes a couple of territories to get to 13 sneakily. 10 trade for Crackle. He's had 2 10 trades on 3. Don't let that guy tell you he doesn't have card luck. He's asking Felice something, and Felice gives him a heart back. Hudson loves this map for zombies. I've not played zombies on it. I could see why it could be fun, though. Looks like a pretty open zombies map. Kind of like a Vegas zombies, almost. Okay, Frog and Crackle just traded territory there. Games Law didn't vote. Well, you're just stuck with what the people wanted. Just a take there from Horus. So we saw pretty early aggressive... 69 troops for Apes. Well done, sir. Maybe that's why he was card skipping. He just wanted to get to 69 troops. That guy plays for keeps. Well done. Well done. Oh, we got the Among Us dab. Gotta love it. Dab upgrade. It was another skip for Apes and all the dab madness there. He did skip again for the 3rd straight turn. Okay, Crackle keeps thumbs upping, thumbs downing. We are going to need some alliance work to move this game along. Crackle's previous move to move the game along was to hit the player right before him in turn order, and it worked out very well. Maybe waiting to see if Felice has cards on 3 again. Frog and Crackle trade. 69 stack there for Frog. Well done, Frog. That a boy. Horse still has his stack up in North Dakota, but he's thinking a little bit here. Wonder if he's thinking about a trade or what he's thinking. Yeah, I think you should blame everyone else. We'll make sure we publicly post the names of who voted for this map, so that they can... Oh, 69 stack for Apes. Well done. So that they can be publicly shamed, I guess, would be the appropriate punishment. See if we can catch Crackle's alliance chat if he does it here again on this turn. I think I'm missing the first thing he's doing. He's adding very strategically here. But alas, just takes a card and pass. He's pointing at his own territories, so I don't know what he's planning with his pointer here. Just a reminder on the settings here for round 1 of the Octofinals. We are in U.S. Midwest, World Dom fixed. So this is fixed World Dom, 60-second turn timer here in U.S. Midwest. After this, we'll go to a fixed 70% in Las Vegas, followed by U.S. West, Zombies, Prague Zombies for the 4-player game. So 6-player game here. Winner moves on into the quarterfinals of the Player's Choice Invitational. The other 5 players will play in Game 2. One winner will move on from that game, and then the 4 remaining players will play in Game 3. The winner of that moving on to that quarterfinal spot. Just a reminder, the way this works with our stalemate rules in the Professional Risk Takers Tour, start of turn 20. Anyone know what turn we're on? Start of turn 20 creates the following win condition. In World Dom, stalemate turn and beyond activates Assassin's targets. So I guess I will have to create Assassin's targets. But I don't know what turn we're on, so that's that could be challenging. I guess I better figure this out. I wish Crackle would pick his battle log. How does he know what turn we're on? I'm sure you've been counting this whole time, right, Hudson? So we know. Who else do I need in here? Horse Boy? Okay. Well, I got it ready to shoot out Assassin's targets if we get to that point. I'm sure Crackle will give me a battle log at some point so I know. Hudson, I'm sure you were counting which turns we're on here. Start of turn 20 is your stalemate rules kick in, which means basically 6 trades have happened, and we're at 2 cards. Crackle hasn't skipped yet. He doesn't have a kill. I think he's traded in 3 times. So maybe we're in turn 11. Hudson's got set 11 too. Nice. Oh, Frog's good. Thank you. So we're in turn 11. So we're about halfway to that point. We see a break here from Crackle, though. He goes and breaks Hudson. Oh, is he going for... Okay, he's feeding... Sorry, feeding Feliz, not Hudson. Hudson plays as purple, and I was talking to Hudson, so that's very confusing. But he's going after Feliz here. And he's feeding it to Frog. But he doesn't want to feed it too hard. Frog's got a double tap available. Also, Frog could just further feed it along to Horus. Let me see if I can get our turn counter up here, so maybe. Just in case, it does seem like the game's progressing, so we don't know if we'll need it or not, but just so we're all on the same page here. Okay, so Feli's now down to 48 troops. Frog kind of did his part. I think they're expecting Horse to do the final cleanup. It could go through Apes. Apes also has a stack available to finish it. So let's see if... Again, bounties are worth nothing in this tournament, so it's just winner moves on. So whoever gets the bounty is not really important, but you want to make sure you hit enough to where it's all kind of balanced. It looks like they've done a pretty good job of that. They want Apes to go ahead and finish the kill. Okay, now we're in turn 12. Sorry, I moved that over. There we go. Apes failed to kill somehow? Now he's got to go all the way around? Interesting. I missed how he failed it. Do you just have bad dice or something? We're not in true random here. This is balanced blitz. Alright, so Fleece gets to trade. I guess it doesn't really matter because Fleece has 11 troops. Now, who does Feliz want to go after with his 14 troops? Does he seek retribution on Crackle, who started all of the feed process? I think so. That's where he's headed. Does he come around to Frog? No, he's just focused on Crackle here. And Crackle thumbs downs it. Yeah, there was definitely a way to go around, but he kind of gave up on it. Maybe on purpose to create a little animosity, knowing that he could make Crackle lose a few more troops. I don't know. Do we think Apes did it on purpose? Just a reminder, this is game 1 of 3 here tonight. One player moves on from this. Group 2, there's 8 groups in the Octofinals. Group 2 plays at 0 UTC tomorrow, about 23.5 hours from now. So I assume you'll all stay up from now until then to watch that. Feli's still alive here. Kind of an interesting situation because there's not a lot of value in killing him. You're just going to have to waste the troops to do it. He can't really do anything except annoy Crackle, really. Apes has his 58 stack blocked in. So we've seen Crackle feed the player in front of him in turn order. And then he fed the player 2 spots in front of him in turn order. Does Apes see the writing on the wall, and is that why he didn't go for the full kill? Here's the kill from Frog. GG's to Fleas. He'll be back for game 2, but he's out here in game 1. The bounty goes to Brilliant Frog of White Meadow. Again, you are awarded no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. But he's still alive in the game. We need one winner out of these last 4, and we are finishing up turn 12 here. With Horseboy here, last in turn order, playing as blue. He would like the North Dakota bonus to go with his other 2 bonuses. He would like plus 12. Frog questions the decision, as all frogs do. Apes at plus 9 right now, just based off what he's currently holding. Crackle at plus 8. Frog at plus 8. And now Horse takes out. Ooh, he takes Crackle out of South Dakota. Crackle laughs at that decision. And we're into turn 13. Okay. So Ape steals a Horseboy bonus. He's trying to follow the Crackle strategy of feeding the player in front of him in turn order, who's at 118 troops, by the way. Crackle's had to take a lot of the brunt of the feeding process, so he's lowest in troops as of now at 82. Let's see what Crackle does. He jumps on the feeding Horse bandwagon. Slash Horse also stole a bonus from him, so he can mark it up as retribution. Probably takes out that corner piece just in case. Make the feed a little bit easier for someone. Okay, let's see if Frog helps. Horseboy still at 110 troops. Frog does not help at all. Okay. How does Horseboy react to Apes and Crackle kind of teaming up on him? Okay, Horseboy takes Minnesota. That's how he reacts. All right, here we go. We're now in turn 14. Again, turn 20, we assign assassins targets for each of the remaining players. And that becomes the new win condition. Crackle's asking Frog if he's in. Crackle's going to finish off South Dakota. Okay, Crackle's saying I would like you to attack Apes, Frog. And he hits just the single territory. But I think he wanted him to open this path for his 62, maybe, to come up through here. Was what he was asking him to do, and that's what he did. Horseboy just hits one Apes territory. Here's a plus 20 for Apes from all of his bonuses. Did they even realize how much he was going to have there? He's now at 121 troops. Crackle's the fish in terms of troopage. And we are now on turn 15. Crackle goes up to 105 troops. Ape still has those 4 bonuses. Is he getting another plus 20 here? Horseboy trades. Okay, he steals a bonus. And we move into turn 16. And we have a nicely carved up map again. So for all of those that were hoping we'd get to see this again, we have a nicely carved up map. 4 players, each with 3 bonuses. Looks really nice. Now, Frog doesn't want you to notice, but he's getting a plus 13. Apes only getting a plus 9 with these bonuses. Plus 12 for Horseboy and Crackle. Oh, Apes breaks Crackle, and Crackle says, good game. Oh, he moves it all in. How does Crackle Nether trade on 3 for 10? Again, if Crackle mentions anything about not having good card luck, just remind him about Game 1 Octo's Player's Choice Invitational 2025. Make sure you put that down. He's had 10 trades on 3 so far. So Apes hits there, but he doesn't unlock the 61 to him without it going through some frog territory. Crackle's rolling 23 into it. No, he breaks Frog. And Frog questions the decision. Okay, and he leaves the 22 there in Frog's bonus. Okay. Hopefully these guys know to check their DMs at the start of turn 20. Yeah, I think everyone's going to break. Oh, no. Horseboy doesn't do the breaking. Okay, so here we go. We're in turn 17 now. Not much time left to make something happen here before Assassin starts. Now, it could be interesting if it turns into a 3-player Assassins. Hudson, you can't explain what's happening here? Nobody can. Apes is sending Crackle's bonus. Crackle got out of Frog's bonus. Frog didn't take it back. Okay, we're going into turn 18. Are these guys just setting up slap? Yeah, so we're in round 17. Setting up slapper stacks for potential assassins. Does it just go to Apes if it goes to assassins? Is it that easy for him to get the kill? Probably not if his target's Frog. Dodestra, are you in Twitch? Maybe. Okay, this is the end of turn 17. So we're into turn 18. Dodestra is not verifying he's sending the target, so that's a little scary, but I think we'll be fine. Hopefully. Okay, he's typing. That's a good sign. I don't know, Chad. I think I would believe Silent Legend could probably run the 70. Well, it depends how much you start with in Las Vegas. Like how many players are still alive. Okay. I will send targets at the start of turn 19. I mean, at the start of turn 20, that was crazy. And we're at the end of this one, which is 18, and then it's going to get crazy, ladies and gentlemen, so just buckle your seatbelts for a quick Assassins here in a couple of turns. See, your troop counts are pretty close. These guys have balanced it out a few times. Okay, turn 19. This is the final turn before it becomes an Assassin's game. So each player has this turn, and then they will get their targets. That's what Apes decides to do. Makes 158 stack. Can you make yourself any harder to kill by the way you line up here? We'll see. Targets will be randomly selected, so once this goes to Assassins after this turn, each player will be assigned another player. The first one to kill their assigned target will win the game. That will become the new win condition. We don't know the targets. We'll randomly shoot them out here at the end of this turn. Yes, Crackle, we are going to send targets right at the end of this turn. Obviously, we can't send them earlier, otherwise that's an unfair advantage for players knowing who their target is early. So this is the end of turn 19 here. We'll update it, and it'll turn into a targets game. Crackle and Apes are both watching for their targets, so they know. That's a good sign. Okay, we're in the attack. Once he goes to fortify, I can send. Okay, targets are sent. And I can tell you guys, Apes has Crackle, as you can tell already from what he's attacking. Crackle has Horus, Frog has Apes, Horus has Frog. Can Apes kill Crackle here? It looks like it will be a simple Assassin's win here for Apes. Getting to utilize that first in turn order, and your first player moving on to the PCI quarterfinals will be the Apes, Fly and Poo. Congratulations, winning on the stalemate target, and he had Crackle just ready to go there. So congrats to Apes. It was set up for. Would have been interesting if he got Frog as his target, because he had fewer troops than Frog. Could have got a little bit interesting there. All right, so we got a 5-player game here coming up. It will be Crackle, Frog, Horse Boy, the official Tanner,